Hey Libra, welcome to Breeze Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for you today. I want to say welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for your support. Make sure to like and subscribe. I want to tell you, Libra, that this is a general reading and that roles can be reversed. You may feel like I'm speaking of a situation or a relationship close to you. It can relate to work, friends, however it resonates in your heart. If you're a cross watcher, you may feel like I'm talking about you because, as I mentioned, the roles can be reversed here. So I injured my arm somehow. I don't know how so if I shuffle a little weird, it's because my arm hurts. So we'll go ahead and start with the reading. I'm going to say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. Okay. So this is interesting. The overall energy for this reading is the Tower. So major changes happening in your life. Could have been an argument, could have been a change with work. 2020 is a crazy year, so all it takes is one person getting sick and then we're out of work for 2 weeks. But that Tower moment represents major changes that are necessary for us to move on to that next phase in our lives. I'm going to go ahead and start with the reading here. So the situation is the Knight of Swords. Represents rapid action, rapid communication. You've been contemplating on making this forward movement for some time, and now you have that drive to do it. It could be a simple conversation. It could be someone speaking to you, someone coming towards you. However, this is happening. That's the main situation here, rapid action. And we have it's crossed with the Two of Pentacles. So you could be contemplating on whether to make that action or kind of thinking, you do have a choice here. There's two things that you're kind of mulling over in your mind, wondering, well, how do I approach the situation, or what would be the best thing to say? Things a lot like that. It could be like that, or it could be really any choice. And it doesn't have to be how could I say something. It could be someone thinking of you, wondering how do they approach you. But there is a little bit of confusion here and a little bit of hesitancy. And at your main focus, I have the Ten of Cups in reverse here. Now what that represents is typically the Ten of Cups, when it is upright, you see the rainbow, they're real happy, just enjoying everything, feeling content. But currently, when I see it in reverse, there is a sense of discontentment or not having that fulfillment, or possibly being one step away from what you want, but maybe you move forward 5 steps and then you get pushed back 3 more, and it just feels like an ongoing cycle for you. In your recent past, I see the Seven of Wands here, and what that represents is the definition of hard work. Could also be defending your name. You've already worked hard for what you have, and you want to continue that momentum. You want to continue that forward movement because you know the journey's not over yet. You know there's a long way to go before you reach the end of that journey. And it's just a lot. It symbolizes hard work. It symbolizes putting in the time and effort to achieve what you truly want. In your present energy here, I have the Two of Cups, a beautiful card. 2 energies joining together, could be in love, could be a relationship, a friendship. However, it is a harmonious joining. If you believe in a soulmate, it could be a soulmate. That does not limit, soulmates aren't limited to lovers. They can be friends, people we grow up with, mentors, anyone in your life that you have a soul connection with. So I do see that energy here in your present situation. So in your future here, I see the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what that shows me is that there is forward movement. However, it's at an extremely slow pace. You could be very impatient. You could be thinking, I put in all this work, but I'm not seeing any effort, or when is this ever going to happen? I feel like it should have happened by now. That's the energy I'm feeling from here. But my advice when I see cards like this for my personal clients is to have patience. It's probably the hardest thing. I know for me, patience is a virtue. So I'm going to clarify this Knight of Pentacles, your future. Let me see a little bit more about Libra's future. Okay. So definitely a sense of not being recognized for the hard work that you put in. That could be the feeling, that could be bringing on that sense of why am I not seeing that forward movement, or why am I not feeling that reward, or being able to use what I've earned. A sense of definitely not being recognized for that hard work, or maybe having a falling off, possibly getting embarrassed somehow. Um, One thing I will say, that's really the root cause of this Knight of Pentacles being in reverse. But remember that there is forward movement. You just need to have patience, because eventually the cycle will be complete. You will get that closure that you've been seeking. It will come complete to the next phase. When I see the World card here, you see everyone in all four of your corners here. Everyone that you know and trust having your back, feeling contentment, not feeling that loss, but reaching that contentment, reaching that completion of the cycle that you've worked hard to gain and worked hard. You put in a lot of work to reach this end of the cycle, and because you have put in so much work, the Queen of Pentacles here. It's a beautiful energy. If you look at her, she's sitting on her throne, admiring the pinnacle here, admiring her reward. Remember, as I said just a minute ago, that why can't I see the reward yet? The reward is coming. Just have that patience. You'll feel that independence. You'll feel that sense of achievement. And I do see that in your future, Libra. The energy that surrounds you, whether you know it or not, is the Magician. So what the Magician represents, you can take this literally if you'd like to, but it is the pure manifestation. It's being able to create the things you want in your life. Even if you just think about it all the time, like, I really want that promotion, or I really want that person to see me. You can manifest those things in your life, and that is what you've been doing. You've been manifesting the things that you want. You want to create those things that are good for you. You want to be able to create that forward movement. You don't want to feel stagnant at all. So I do see that sense of achievement here. And what I want to show you, the world, that complete cycle, we see it again here in the Magician with the infinity sign above his head. And then if you look at his belt, there's a snake representing rebirth. So we do have a new cycle, a new beginning, a completion of something you've worked hard for, and it will make you feel great. It will be a great feeling. It won't be that feeling of my world crashing down, or I just don't feel contentment. The energy within you is the Justice card, your own card, Justice card in reverse. When I see this card in reverse here, there's several things that it could represent. People automatically associate the Justice card with legal matters, so you could be possibly going through some legal matters right now where you feel like your voice isn't being heard. You feel like your truth isn't being heard. You could feel like maybe someone is lying to you, that you're not receiving the full truth. But at the end of the day, what it creates, if you look here, he's holding a scale. And what do scales represent? Balance. Well, when it's upside down in reverse, it's an imbalance. It's an imbalance that has been created within us because we don't know the full truth, or there's just not a lack of closure, right? So then here, in your hopes and fears, I will take this as a fear card. This is Gemini energy, the Lovers in reverse here. Remember when I was speaking earlier of a soulmate connection, those two souls joining together. That same energy is presented here with the lovers. And as I mentioned before, it doesn't have to be someone you are in love with. It can be a strong connection that you have with someone. You already know who this person is. You have them on your mind. And your fear is that connection will be lost. Your fear is that you won't have this Two of Cups that y'all have right now. That joining together, that harmony, that getting along, and not arguing. And that, I will say, that is a fear here. But just remember, Libra, that when you create fears in your mind, you can easily manifest those in your life. You can easily manifest that in your life. So don't think too hard about your fears, because we can create whatever we want in our mind, and you are on the path of creating whatever you desire. You get to choose what that is. All right, and the final outcome here, what I see is the Three of Cups. Cancer energy, Three of Cups in reverse here. So definitely when I see this card in reverse, upright, the card represents celebrating with friends, enjoying time together, working together, just enjoying life as a group. What it truly represents is a group that you love, people that you enjoy your time with. And when I see it in reverse here, there could be some type of falling out, could be this major change that's going on right now. You could be fearing that fear could be coming to light. However, I do see some disagreements going on here. I'm going to clarify this for you, Libra. Get a little bit more answers here. Tell me more about this final outcome for my Libra. Okay. Okay, so this is actually a good outcome. And it all has to deal with money. So I see you being very well off with your money. You do have a new, even though, honestly, this is what I see. I see a falling out between a group that maybe you didn't necessarily want. But however, it's going to bring you financial gain. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Sorry about that, Libra. I had some technical difficulties, so we got it fixed real quick. So what I was mentioning earlier, so that Three of Cups in reverse clarified for you. It's actually very interesting what you got. We have the Page of Pentacles here. So even though there may be a falling out or a possible disagreement, it's going to bring you a new opportunity, one that you are very inspired about. Remember what I was speaking of earlier? You were kind of waiting to make a decision, or wondering if this was the right time to do a particular thing. I will say that it is. Go ahead and take that forward movement. Go ahead and take that rapid action. Because when I see this here, I see a opportunity that not only is great for you, but is going to put you in the right direction. And it's going to bring you great feeling of independence. You get the Nine of Pentacles here. Independent, courageous, feeling like you have been achieved, being able to see the reward that you waited so long for and wondered if it was going to come for you. But I will tell you, it is going to come. Not just a little bit either. I see great financial gains for you here, Libra, because the Nine of Pentacles is followed with the Ten of Pentacles. It's a great thing to see. It represents not only more financial gain, it represents the completion of a cycle. That legacy you've been working so hard to build, being able to connect that final cycle, being able to work and end that closure you needed to make that new beginning for your life, manifest the things that you desire, that legacy, that feeling contentment, not feeling sad anymore, but being able to feel fully content and have everything that you need. Not only do you have it, you can see it, you can feel it, and you can touch it. And like I said, if you've been wondering and waiting if this is the right time to take action on a particular opportunity, my advice for you, Libra, is to go for it. Because what I see in your future is great gain. This opportunity is going to bring you gain within yourself and your finances, and it'll be something that you certainly see. That is definitely what I see here. So I'm going to do some oracle cards for you To close off the reading, there's one. Man. Who else got that card? I can't remember. I think it was... All right, so the first card reads, "The hottest love has the coldest end. May not resonate with all of you." And then this one reads, "The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others." Libra, this concludes the reading today. Once again, this is a general reading. It won't connect with all Libras. If these messages did connect with you, feel free to schedule a private reading with me. All that information can be found in the description. And if these messages did not connect with you, I highly suggest checking your moon sign, sun sign, Venus sign, whatever strong placement that you have within you. Have a great day, Libra, and I'll see you next time.